Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Mitchell looking it over. Mitchell is double. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The 3 from Garland. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder trailing by 4. Right side, Dort. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Garland, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league. Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He could make that pass in his sleep.
It's Strus on the wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
13 fouls.
That one on Dort.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Thunder trailing by 5. Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Mitchell. Driving it.
Okay. Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Here's Williams from deep three-point land. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. There's Garland, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll get things started in the
Thunder, 13.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Strus. Caruso with the steal.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. For three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that. Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Now Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Outside Williams. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now, here's Dort. Still yet to score. Down low, Holmgren. This one for 3. Count that one for Dort. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Dort misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Garland. And the 3 off target. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers trailing. Inside. Deflects the pass. Garland left side. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Holmgren the screen. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A 3 from Strus. Now Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Allen. Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him. Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. The drive by Mitchell. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. To the paint. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now, here's Garland. He's got 11. Mitchell outside. Five on the clock. Comes up empty down low. Thunder trailing by 3. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell outside. That one, no good. Nice defense from Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They're scoreless since the first half. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Now, here's Garland. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so here is Oklahoma City. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. Over in the corner, Caruso. To the wing on the left. Back to Dort. To the left side wing. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Mitchell outside. And 101 left to the third. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will be foul number 5 on him. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Out to the wing. Over to the left wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Caruso. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
The Thunder's 36.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Thunder trailing by 10. Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is double. Over in the corner, Dort. Good on the triple. Dort's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder.
That's what this team needs offensively from Dort, just spacing the floor.
And here is Mobley. Mobley double teamed. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Garland picks him up. For the finish. Caruso, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And it's Mitchell missing. And here are the Thunder now. Here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Allen defending. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Caruso. No good on the triple. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Back to Mobley. That one goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Up top, Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Clock is ticking away, but Mitchell just stays on mission and lets the shot come to him.
And here is Caruso. The 3. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Williams.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mobley outside. And Mobley.
I hope he hear me. 3 a.m. I so weary, but see clearly. Forever grinding through the day. I got the middle. Yeah. Now I ain't saying money is everything. Just show me things a lot more convenient for real.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these 2 teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Pass to Mobley. Poke loose.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. To the middle. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Caruso. And the Thunder, another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley is screened from 12 feet out. And Mitchell gets it to go.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, here's Garland. Misses the layup. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. Right side, Dort. It's Dort on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caruso. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Mitchell. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Now, here's Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Williams.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Williams with the steal. Holmgren in the corner. Outside Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's him. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see it. Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. He has 5. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Caruso looking for an opening. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Mitchell. He gets it in there.
Mitchell.
8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. Here's Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. Finished off the break. Williams has got 7 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball. Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Holmgren is double. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 5. Williams with a clean look. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trailed by 10. And here's Strus. Defended by Caruso. Here's Garland. That one drops for him. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Outside Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Pass to Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. 8 points for him. Oklahoma City leading by 11.
2 minutes.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. .152 left to play in the first half. Now Williams. A 3 ball. And the Thunder another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Right side, Garland. Right wing, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
And, you can see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
Williams, that's good.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 15. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. They throw good, Mobley.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is doubled. Williams for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell right side. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland left side. Mitchell with it. Dort covering. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And finished off by Williams.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Off target from three-point range. On the wing, Williams. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Pass to Strus. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Outside, Dort connects from three-point range. Dortch got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Mitchell outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Caruso. Dort wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trailed by 14. And that one's good. Mitchell. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Back to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Garland. And easy 2 points on the layup. Garland's got 6 points.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. There's a screen by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And that's 20 points for Williams. They get a hand on it. Caruso with the steal. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires away from way outside. And the Thunder another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Three-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. That will count. And he was able to put it. Up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The kick out to Williams. Shoots the 3. That shot off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell outside. Back to Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Strus has got his first 2 points.
Floating up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Evan Mobley with the rebound. There's Garland. Sinks that one from the post.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
First team foul.
The Thunder leading by 14. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Strus with it. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. And another shot. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. On the inbound. Pass to Strus. They get it back. Mobley. And then jammed down right as he goes over Jalen Williams.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off or Evan. Look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. And it's Strus, top of the key. On the wing, Mitchell. The putback. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. A three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Off the inbound. Garland, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And Dort gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And so here is Oklahoma City. From downtown. And the Thunder another.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Oklahoma City.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Gilgeous-Alexander uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The throw good, Garland. Both free throws good from Garland. And here now the Thunder, 16-point lead. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander from 20 feet out. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, Dick